Hi everyone, welcome back to Spiritual Growth Tarot. I'm Denise, and this reading is for a viewer question. Anne wants to know how the Queen and the royal family really feel about Harry and Meghan, rather than the nasty bias the media would like us to believe. Good question. Okay, so just tuned into the Queen and the royal family and how they feel about Harry and Meghan. Oops. Well, okay. So we have the King of Pentacles, we have the Nine of Swords, the Four of Wands, the Devil, and the Chariot reversed. Okay, so that's a little interesting, but let's dive in. So the theme here has to do with their new home in America. This is all about moving, creating a new home. Well, it's also the card for, marriages and that type of an event. With the King of Pentacles, well, I think that they're focused on, I think the Queen, at least, well, the Queen and the whole family is focused on the sustainability of their image, is what I'm hearing. And, the resources to, I suppose, support the couple in case they ever needed help. But I think that they feel like they're in a very stable place and they wanted them to stay there with them. Because this is with the King of Pentacles, it's very devoted to not just the material, well, definitely the material realm, but the sustainability of, the family and all the resources. There's regret that they're gone. They wish they weren't gone. There's regret that they moved. I can't say that this has anything to do with regret around the actual marriage, but it could be. It's possible. I'd have to do a separate reading just to see like how they feel about Meghan. But then again, you have to look at the fact that Meghan's the one that got him to move. But then again, that's not true because he is his own man. And I remember the spread I did for them. He showed up as the Justice card. So he knew what he was doing, and he moves forward in his life, from his own volition. But it looks like they do regret them leaving. This is like moving to another land, is what I feel. And then with the Devil card here, it's like, again, it's because of the material considerations for them, the financial considerations. They're not giving and letting go freely. This is a, come back, you need to be here with us type of card. Yeah. That's sad, because this card is all about bondage and materialism, and it has everything to do with old age too, but it doesn't bode well for like a free and loving. If this card came up in a relationship reading, I would say, what are you getting out of the relationship? And is that the direction you want to head? Because this is bondage. Now with the The Chariot reversed, when it, of course, when it's straight up, there's, oh, I'm sorry for the glare. There's movement forward. There's movement forward, but it is the travel card as well. And it's also a very successful card. Very successful. When it's reversed, I think the message there is that the relationship between the rest of the family does not really go in a very successful way. Doesn't move forward in strength. That's too bad, because, well, I guess it shows that they don't have control. They don't have control over them, and they wish that they did. Yeah, it's like being very set in the old ways, and they wish they had control over them, but they do not. Because when this card's straight up, it has to do with your willpower and your control. So reversed, it's that not only lack of control, but direction, and it does show aggression sometimes and moodiness. Yeah, so that's not so good. Let's use let me use the Lenormand real quick and see what else we can get. Because the Lenormand always brings in, more like situational details. Okay, so just get the cards cleared first. Okay, so royal family. Harry and Meghan. How do they really feel about Harry and Meghan together as a couple? And the fact that they've moved, to a foreign land. Okay. Okay. Well, so we have the coffin, the tree, the house, the ring, the snake, mountain, and the man. Okay, so they feel like something has ended, in that it has taken away and sucked out some of the energy of their homeland, of the foundation of their family. Like what was old and long-standing, and genetic, karma, DNA, all of that has ended. Like they don't feel good about it. So the health, the long-term health, but trees, they with their roots, they suck up all the energy, all the moisture from down below that's around and below them. So the things that are around them can suffer. So the health, it has ended the health of the foundation of their their monarchy. And the commitment, the marriage commitment, this is the marriage card as well. So the marriage commitment, they see as complicated and a betrayal. And I hope they don't, but it looks like they could block him at some point, because this is Prince Harry, and this is a blockage. This is an obstacle. But that doesn't mean you can't get around the obstacle, and especially with the snake can weave around, and it's a detour. But there's a complicated obstacle in the future for him. if he does want to go back, or maybe it's all about just him making it on his own. He and Meghan making everything on their own, or making it on their own. And I did get, you guys dropped in the comments from the other reading that they had a contract with Netflix. So that's not too shabby. But again, with these cards, with the coffin and the snake and the devil and the chariot reverse and the Nine of Swords especially, I would say maybe at least partly the tabloids are true, because these are not good loving cards, you know, for I don't have the sun here. I don't have any of the happy tarot cards. This one is the happiest. This one's stuck in their ways. This one's the happiest, but this shows the marriage and moving to another country. And these cards are terrible. And the tree isn't that good either. It's a neutral card, but it's whatever other cards are around it, it kind of can suck up the energy from. So, yeah. Okay, well, that's all I'm seeing. Sorry it wasn't better, Anne. I expected to get something really nice, and that's not what I'm getting. So, okay, well, you take care, and you all take care. Okay, bye.